You've sure had a busy day today, haven't you? Up since the crack of dawn, playing cards with all the kids. You feeling kind of tired, like you could take a nap, maybe? Oh, goody. Why don't you go lay down over here? Cover up. Close your eyes. I'll sing you a song. Want to hear a song about Pancho Villa? You do? Okay. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to see.
Brenda. I got your message, so I came right over.
Thanks for coming. How's Sarah?
She's fine.
Good. And Viki, is there any word about where Austin's keeping her hostage now?
No, not yet.
Oh, when is the nightmare going to end for that family, huh?
Wish I knew.
I just keep thinking about how awful it must be for Clint.
It makes you realize how important it is to enjoy the time we have with our loved ones.
Sure does.
Brenda, have you changed your mind about the engagement yet?
Okay, we're ready with the phone tap. If Austin calls Sarah again, we'll try to get a trace on his phone call and get a beat on his whereabouts.
Yeah, she can keep him on the phone long enough.
Yeah, I just wish Sarah had trusted me enough to tell me earlier.
Her trust in everyone was destroyed. She was just beginning to get it back. Well, now you understand Austin's obsession with kidnapping her.
You know, that same obsession is driving him now.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I still say that Austin is still in Landview. He's probably just waiting for the right time to move in on Sarah.
Yeah, well, if he does, we're going to be ready for him.
Yeah, well, I only hope you're right. I swear if that madman hurts Viki in any way.
Listen, we got to hang on to the hope that she's okay.
Hope. That's about all we've got left, isn't it?
Has Rafe gotten the phone tap installed yet?
Mm-hmm. Should have it by now. And if Austin decides to show up in person, he's got enough men in this hospital to hold off an army.
Good.
Of course, Austin would have to get through me first, so...
No, please, I don't want you involved at all. If anything happened to you, I would never forgive myself.
Sarah, I would do anything to protect you.
No, I don't want your protection or Rafe's. Now, what I have to do is lure Austin out into the open so that you can find Viki.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about setting yourself up as a decoy?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. Bo, I have a plan. And I'm not going to let you or Rafe or anyone else talk me out of it.
Clint Buchanan. This is my son, Cord.
How you doing?
Thanks for coming down at such short notice.
Yes, you said that you had a body for us to look at?
A woman. We found her floating in the Llantano River.
What makes you think that it might be my wife?
Well, we didn't find any identification on her, but the description we have of Mrs. Buchanan closely resembles the features of the woman we found.
Oh, wait a minute. Then you're not positive that this is Viki?
No, that's why we called you, Mr. Buchanan. Now, if you'll just follow me, the body's ready for viewing.
Clint, I'm sure it's not her. Well, I wish I were. You know how Austin hates this side of the family.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, he wouldn't kill Viki, would he?
Well, with a madman like that, anything is possible.
Gentlemen.
Here, because I've been thinking a lot about our conversation this morning.
Brenda, I told you I would pray that you change your mind about our engagement. Honey, we have been through so much, and we still love each other. And how can we throw something that strong away?
Well, I don't want to. And I have been trying to convince myself all this time that I need to be solving these problems on my own.
But you wouldn't be on your own, honey. I'd be with you. I can help you.
Well, that's what I keep coming back to, Larry. The more I think about it, I keep coming back to the fact that I need you. And I need your love. And as soon as I start concentrating on that, I'm not upset anymore. I mean, I'm still a little shaken about not being able to have a child, but I think that's something that we can solve together.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it might be the only way for me to get over this and for us to get on with our future together.
You want a future with me?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Would it be safe to say that our engagement is back on? Because I got the ring right
No,
here.
I don't want it.
What?
I can't take the ring back.
I don't think I'm going to like the sound of this.
Well, I didn't like the sound of Austin's voice on the phone. He sounded very desperate. I mean, it was like he was standing on the edge, and just the slightest little thing could push him over.
What did he say?
He asked me how I was feeling. He was concerned that I'd been hurt when the wine rack fell over on me.
Oh, he's such a considerate guy, isn't he?
So I of course asked him about Viki, if she was still with him, if she was all right. He said yes, but he didn't want to waste time talking about her. And then he asked about the baby. He was concerned that maybe I had miscarried when the wine rack fell over on me.
What did he say when you told him you lost it?
Nothing really.
What, he just took it calmly?
No, he just really didn't say much. All right, Bo, I didn't tell him the truth. I told him the baby was fine.
What?
I had to. I had no other choice. Don't you see? Bo, he thinks he's going to have a future with that child. Now, if I told him I lost the baby, God knows what he'd do to Viki.
Okay, I can't argue with that. Fine. You just play along with this lie until the police find Austin.
All right, honey, there's something else I didn't tell you. I want to lure Austin out by arranging to meet with him, okay?
How could Rafe even suggest such a thing?
Well, I didn't tell Rafe about it, or I didn't talk to Rafe about it because I didn't want to argue with him. So I thought I would just set it up and then tell Rafe, and Rafe can arrange to stake out the meeting point, capture Austin, and Viki will be free. Honey, I know it's going to work. I know
No, it won't work because I'm not going to let you do that. It's bad enough you torture yourself talking to this maniac on the phone and then meet him? Forget that.
What if I can't keep him on the phone long enough? What if he doesn't call me from the hideout? What if he calls me from some phone booth miles away? Then what? We have to lure Austin out into the open so that you can find Viki.
Rafe has a dragnet set up all over Llanview.
Yeah, that's a lot of good that is done. Bo, come on, this is a perfect plan.
Look, it's no good, you setting yourself up. If they can't trace him through the call, they can find another way to catch Austin.
Oh, okay. A week. Maybe 2 weeks, a month. How long is it going to take? How long does Viki have to suffer?
I don't care. I am not going to let you put yourself in the hands of that psychopath again. And that's that.
That poor woman, whoever it isn't my wife.
Well, I'm glad for your sake.
How are you going to go about identifying her?
Well, we'll do a routine check on her fingerprints, and it's possible that the relative or somebody might have called the police and filed a missing persons report. Anyway, thanks again for coming down. I hope I don't have to call you again.
Yeah, so do I. Cord, let's get out of this place. All it does is make me think of the worst possible thing that could happen to Viki.
Yeah, Clint, wait a minute here.
What?
I think I may be able to identify that woman. Excuse me, would it be possible for me to have another look at the woman in there?
Sure, but why?
I think I may be able to identify her for you.
Come on, let's take another look.
I really can't believe what I just heard. Don't you care in the least bit what happens to Viki?
Of course, I care about what happens to Viki. I love her dearly. I would do anything in my power to rescue her myself. I would risk my own life to save hers. I won't let you risk yours.
Well, I may be her only chance.
Okay, I know how you feel. Please understand how I feel. You are the most precious thing in my life. I'd never want to lose you, Sarah.
You aren't going to lose me.
Well, I could if you go ahead with this plan of yours.
I won't take any unnecessary risks. I promise. The police are going to be with me every step of the way. Nothing is going to go wrong. Now, if you would just listen to me and let me tell you the little details.
No, there's no need hearing the details because I'm not going to let you do it.
I'm going to do it. Don't you understand? I'm the one who should be with Austin, not Viki. I feel responsible for what happened, and I have to do something to help her.
How do you think she would feel about this? How do you think she would react knowing that you want to put your life on the line?
I don't know. All right. I do know. But I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. We finally have a chance to end this nightmare, and I'm going to take it, Bo. Bo, don't tell me that you wouldn't do exactly the same thing for Clint or for Asa or for anyone else you love.
Of course I would.
Well, then?
But it's different with you. You've suffered enough because of Austin already.
I've suffered because Austin is in control. Now he's vulnerable, and we have to take advantage of the situation.
Now, he's crazy. That's what he is. And you will not be in control of this situation. If you make one wrong move, if you say one wrong word, you don't know how he's going to react, honey.
Honey, listen. If I lure him out in the open, I know I can pull it off.
You concentrate on keeping him on the phone the next time he calls. You leave the rest up to the police department.
Boy, now I've gone and hurt you, Larry, and I didn't mean to for a
Brenda,
minute.
I'm confused. I thought you wanted to spend a future with me.
Well, I do.
So why don't you take the ring?
Because I don't want to get married right now. We have a lot of problems that we need to deal with first. And I tell you, my heart still aches so bad for a child of my own, Larry, and I know that I can't have one, and that is something that we're going to really have to sit down and consider what our alternatives are to that.
I understand. We've already discussed adoption.
I know, but I don't think I'm ready for that. I still want a baby of my own so bad.
I know, sweetheart, but what's that got to do with adopting a baby?
I'm afraid that if we adopt a child, that it might feel less loved or less attended to because it's adopted.
Brenda, we have so much love between us that we could give that child. You would never feel that way.
Well, that's kind of the point. I'm not really sure that I'm ready to give a child that kind of love right now.
Well, I'm not even talking about right now. Listen, if and when we decide to adopt, it'll be because we've discussed this fully, and we're committed to it. And, sweetheart, you just take all the time you need to get to that point.
You really understand how I feel, don't you?
Of course I do. And I promise I won't pressure you to walk down the aisle with me. Although any woman in her right mind would jump at the chance of marrying me.
Oh, you're sure of yourself lately, Larry.
Well, why not? I love you. You love me.
Yeah.
So if I give you enough time, you'll come around.
How can you drink that stuff straight, Marco?
Black? Kind of matches my mood, doesn't it?
Well, tell me about it.
How could I feel? I mean, I hired these actors. I set up this melodrum in Megan's room. It doesn't work. It should have worked. Didn't work.
But what I don't understand is why you weren't up front with her in the first place.
Hey, I tried that. I was up front in the beginning. That didn't work. You know, when the direct, honest approach doesn't work, I have a tendency to go for an indirect, rather devious, sneaky, roundabout approach, and don't look at me that way. It's my only character.
Well,
I'll believe me. Hey, now wait a second. I'm gonna end up with the girl here. I'm gonna end up with Megan.
Well, good luck.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I do. I just envy you, that's all.
You do? For what?
For having options.
Look, you and Brenda have options here.
Well, we don't have any more options.
All right, tell me, are you giving up? Is that what this is all about?
No, I just finally did the right thing.
Oh, no, what was that?
Well, I urged her to give my dad another chance.
Tanny.
Marco, I had to. You know, every time I see her, I just fall in love with her more and more.
So?
So, I just don't want to make her feel any more confused or uncomfortable than she already is.
And what about you? Let's back up a little bit here. Let's just make sure that we understand.
No, Marco, no. It's over with. It's done with. I'm going to stay away from Brenda as far as I can.
Okay. That's what you call doing the right thing. Giving up the fight. You could wake up one morning and find that you've thrown away any chance you may have of having any happiness in your future. So how do you feel now? You feel better now?
I feel lousy about it, okay?
Oh, how could that be? I thought you did the right thing.
But I'm not just doing this for Brenda. I'm also doing this for my father. I love him too, you know. And no matter how lousy I feel right now, I'll feel lousier if I come between my father and the woman he loves.
Does she love him?
I asked her that once.
And?
And she does. She loves him.
Well, did she say, I love him with all my heart, or did she just answer your question?
Marco, come on. If you're going to make light of this, I don't even want to talk about it.
Situation. I don't want you throwing in the towel before the fight has even begun.
There's not going to be a fight. I'm walking away from the ring.
You honestly believe that she'll be better off with Larry? Now, just think this through. What if she marries him, wakes up with him one morning, and realizes she's really in love with you?
I don't think it's going to happen.
And how can you be so sure of that?
Because I've never given her a reason to love me.
You mean to tell me you've never told her how you feel about her, have you?
No.
So, you don't know how she feels about you?
No, we never talked about it.
Oh, Danny, you're going about this whole thing all wrong. Kid, listen to me. You got to do something differently here.
Marco, what am I supposed to say? Hi, Brenda. I love you. Do you love me?
Actually, that doesn't sound like that'd be too far off the track, yeah.
I don't know.
Listen, you want to do the right thing? You got to tell her how you feel. Come on, it's obvious. Kid, I gotta go find myself something to do for a living, as a matter of fact, so just take care of yourself, all right?
Well, Marco, do you think she'll laugh at me?
I don't think she will. And I don't think you think she will either. What do you think about that?
Mr. Roberts, are you willing to make a positive ID on the body?
Well, I'm positive that that's the woman who bumped into me at Max's place. I didn't even realize that she had picked my pocket until later. That's when I found out that the bracelet was gone, the one that my wife had picked up for Viki.
And Mr. Buchanan, you were with your son at the time?
Yes, I was, but I didn't get a very good look at the lady.
Mr. Roberts, what else do you know about her?
Well, I believe her name was Isadora Lacourbe. At least that's the name she was supposed to travel under. She was booked on a flight to Mandora. I caught up with her at the airport. I demanded that she give me the bracelet back. That's when she reached in her purse. She pulled out a can of mace, and that's when she got me.
Then she didn't get on the plane?
No, she didn't. But then again, maybe if she had, I mean, if I hadn't put up such a stink about this bracelet, maybe she wouldn't be lying in there in that slab right now.
Cord, you can't go blaming yourself for her lying in there. You can't blame yourself for something you had no control over.
I just wish I knew what the hell was going on here, Clint. I mean, why was that bracelet so important to her? And who killed her and why?
Leave it to the police.
Your father's right. Now that we have a name, we can run a check on her. In the meantime, thanks for your help.
Yeah, no problem.
You're a personal effects detective.
Thanks. We'll need to hold him for evidence.
Then you suspect foul play?
Yes, I do.
Excuse me 1 second. Can I see that bracelet, please?
Sure. Is that the one she stole from you?
Yeah, but see, there was a big opal in here. Now, it's missing. Now, why would a woman go to the trouble of ripping off a gold bracelet like this and taking out a relatively worthless stone?
Cord, leave it to the police. We got other things to do, more important things, like finding Viki.
Yeah, you're right.
Will you let the police take the risks?
Honey, you have loved me and supported me so much through this whole thing. And I'm sorry that I've upset you like this.
No, I'm being selfish. I am. I'll admit it. I can't help it. I don't want to risk losing you, not when there are other options. The police will find Austin and Viki.
How is it that one man caused so much pain?
Oh, this guy's a real champ.
Oh, I wish we could just erase the last couple of weeks, you know? I wish somebody could just wave a magic wand and just make it all go away.
Well, they say that you have to have the bad times so that you can really appreciate the good.
We are going to have good times again, aren't we? After this nightmare's over, we are going to be happy again, aren't we?
Ecstatically happy for the rest of our lives. And the first thing we're going to do is plan our wedding. If you don't want a big social affair, then we'll just find a preacher, you and me, and then we'll do it. And then we're going to buy a new house, too, a bigger one, a little bigger. Room for a few kids.
Sounds wonderful.
It will be wonderful. I promise you that.
I love you so much.
And I love you, too. I just wish I could put all the right words together to tell you just how much.
Just hold me.
Okay. At your service.
Oh.
But I want to run and check and see how the phone tapping is going. Yeah, yeah, I have to.
Nope.
But you're gonna have to let me go for a while. I'll come back. I will.
Okay.
I will, and that's a promise.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Hello?
It's me again. Sarah?
Yes.
Sarah, you there?
Yes, I'm here. I was hoping that you'd call again.
You were?
Yeah.
Why?
I just wanted to talk to you again.
What about?
I have an offer I'd like to make. It's something you're certainly going to want to hear. It's something you're definitely not going to want to refuse. Before you say anything, I want you to know that I've done a lot of thinking.
Oh?
I've come to a very important decision.
Is it about the baby?
I decided to carry the baby to term.
You have?
Yeah, I have. Does that make you happy?
Well, yes. Yeah, that makes me very happy. What made you change your mind?
Well, I told you. I mean, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I went down to the nursery to look at some of the babies. I just want to do the right thing, you know?
I'm gonna be the best daddy. I'm gonna give that baby everything it needs, all the love that there is in the world.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
You don't sound all that sure.
No, I'm sure you will. I need you to promise me something.
Oh, yeah, sure, right. I knew there'd be a catch, right? This is that offer that you were talking to me about, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, okay. Go on. What is it? What do I have to exchange for the life of my child?
I want you to set Viki free.
Oh, is that all?
We'll meet someplace, all right? Just the three of us, you, me, and Viki. You let Viki go, and then you and I'll talk about the baby. I mean, we have a lot of things to work out, you know? It's a lot of responsibility to have a baby.
What kind of a fool do you take me for, Sarah? I show up with Viki in tow. You're gonna have police swarming on me like vultures on a carcass.
No, I won't.
Don't lie to me, Sarah. Don't lie to me. My God, I can smell a trap from a mile away.
It's not a trap. I swear it.
Oh, you swear it like you swore that you loved me? When Bo was convicted, like you swore you were gonna go away with me down in the wine cellar there?
Austin, listen to me, please.
No, Sarah, forget about it. Okay? Your word is as good as spit as far as I'm concerned.
Listen, I think we both made some mistakes, all right? I happen to think your mistakes were a little bit worse than mine. I believed you, Austin, when you said you were sorry for hurting me. But, you know, I think I was wrong about you, and I think I was definitely wrong about this baby.
Sarah, there is nothing in this world that I want more than to have a child of my own. Except for my freedom. I am not going to go back to prison for the rest of my life. Do you understand that, Sarah? Goodbye.
No, wait, Austin, please. Please, don't hang up yet.
Yeah? What is it? I'm not staying on the line long enough for the police to run a trace on this, huh?
I don't know what you mean.
Sarah, don't play cute with me. I know that the cops have put you up to this. They got this phone line tapped.
Look, you have to believe me. I haven't told anyone about this. I haven't talked to the police, not to...
Believe you. Forget about it. All of the promises that you've made to me. Forget about it. I don't have any trust in you anymore. I'm hanging up now.
No, wait, please. Austin, don't hang up. There's something I haven't told you.
Come on, Sarah. Just keep him on the line.
Come on,
Just
baby.
a little while longer.
You can do it.
What's going on? Is that Austin? What's Sarah telling her?
She's trying to get Austin to meet her and to release Viki.
Break the connection right now, Rafe.
What?
Before she can go on with this plan.
Do you know what she's up to?
Yes, I do, and she's in over her head. She's going to get hurt. Now, break the connection now.
Wait a minute, Bo. Now, if she can keep Austin on the wire long enough, then the police can find out where he is and nail him, so her plan won't be necessary.
Yeah, but you
Well, just let Rafe do his job, okay?
Cut to the chase, Sarah. You better have something real special for me, or I'm going to hang up.
Okay, wait, all right. Remember what I told you that I was brought into the hospital and they ran some tests, right? Austin, not only do you have a fine baby, a healthy baby, Austin, it's a boy.
They can tell that so soon?
Yes. You have a son, Austin, somebody to carry on your name.
Well, I've always wanted to have a son.
Then meet with me. Let Viki go, and you're going to be the father of a fine, healthy baby boy.
Okay. Okay, I'll meet with you. But you have to play by my rules. You got that? You understand me?
Yes, anything you say. You set it up. Just tell me where I should meet you. There'll be no police, no Buchanans, nothing. Just tell me where I should meet you.
I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. But when I do, I'll get back in touch with you.
Okay, wait, Austin, could you please just tell me... Austin? Damn it.
The line just went dead. Were you able to locate Austin? All right, thanks.
Well,
any luck? I'm afraid not. They almost had him pinpointed and Austin hung up. I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
Well, I told Bo to keep us in touch with what's happening down at the hospital. Maybe he called and left a message. Oh, wait a minute. Sarah's doing fine. The phone tap is in place. Bo, good.
That's it?
Well, wait a minute. At least it's a start. You know, if Austin calls Sarah again, maybe they can get a handle on where he is.
Yeah, well, hopefully that will lead us to Viki then.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to let hope have anything to do with it. And I'm not going to leave it up to chance. I don't want to make another trip down there to the morgue.
So what do we do now, Clint? You want to go over to the hospital?
No, Bo's got that covered. All I'm going to do is stay on top of these private investigators I hired. You can bet your life that I'm not going to give them a minute's peace until they find Austin and Viki.
Excuse me, Mr. Buchanan, but I do hope that will be soon.
Well, we all do. We all do, Kim.
Yes, but I'm particularly worried about the children. They're very frightened by what's happened to their mommy.
Clint, haven't you had a chance to talk to the kids yet?
Well, yes, I told them about it briefly and simply as well as I could, but I thought they understood. But then Jessica is so young, and damn, it must really be hard on her, you know?
Actually, it's even harder on the boys.
Well, maybe I better talk to them again. Would you have them come in, please?
Yes, Mr. Buchanan.
Let's try and keep this upbeat, okay?
You got it.
You wanted to see us then?
Oh, yeah, I sure did. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, how's my girl, huh? Okay, I'll tell you what. Kim tells me that you're worried about your mommy.
We're really scared for her.
Well, yeah, I know, but don't you remember I told you that she might be missing, but there's an awful lot of people looking for her, Joey?
You said Mommy would be home soon.
Well, I know I did, and I promise you, it should be real soon. It'll be real soon. Rafe's got a couple plans that I'm sure are gonna work out, and the first thing you know, she's gonna come waltzing.
Dad, stop lying. I know Mom's not lost. Austin took her away.
Well, where'd you hear that, Kevin?
I heard some people talking, so I hung around. Austin kidnapped Mom, and he's a real bad man, and he went to prison for killing someone.
Well, yeah, that's true, Kevin, but...
When I catch him, I'm gonna kill him for hurting my mom.
Kevin! Kevin, come back here!
Hi, Dan. Oh, I'm glad to see you, so I can thank you in person.
For what?
For your kindness and your wisdom. I feel a whole lot better after our conversation this morning.
You do?
Yeah, I do. It's so funny, you know, no matter how bad I feel, what my troubles are, how blue I am, you always know exactly what to say to me.
Yeah, maybe sometimes, yeah.
What?
Nothing. I was just glad that I was able to help you.
Oh, I have a chart here of Bobby's chart. Maybe you want to take a look at it. He's been up playing with the kids all morning. His temperature's gone down, and his respiratory system is all cleaned out, and he's doing great. Isn't that good news?
Yeah, that's really good news, yeah.
So I thought maybe you'd want to give him an examination
Brenda,
today.
there's something I have to tell you. And I didn't realize it until a little while ago. Well, what I mean is, I did, but I wasn't was confused about my feelings. The reason why I've helped you so much and I've been so concerned about you is, well, it's because I just realized it now. And I didn't want to say anything before because I wasn't sure, and now I am. Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not really, Dan.
I was afraid of that. I guess there's no other way to say it except straight out. Brenda, I know this is wrong. I know it's wrong, but
Can I just say something before you go on here? Because something happened today between your father and me.
Sarah's a brave woman. You must be very proud of her.
Yeah, I am. I only hope her plan works.
From talking to her just now, I think we got all the bases covered. Now, of course, I understand if you don't want her to go through with this.
No. This is the only hope we have of getting Viki away from that lunatic. But I want you to promise that you'll have her covered every step of the way.
I will have every available officer backing her up. Austin will have no idea what's going on until my men grab him.
Good, because I swear, if anything goes wrong...
Just relax. As soon as he calls back to make the final arrangements, we'll listen in, we'll cement the plan, and then we're going to set a trap that he's never going to be able to get out of.
Yes, Dr. Frangione. Miss Gordon is in good condition. Well, would you like to speak to Dr. Wallach? Just a moment, please. Dr. Spencer performed a D&C after the miscarriage. Hello?
Honey, I'm sorry. I know you're angry at me, and I'm sorry that I had to trick you, but it was the only way I could carry out my plan.
Why didn't you just tell me you were going to go ahead and do it in spite of everything that I said?
Well, I tried to, but you didn't want to hear about it, so... Sorry, but I just had to let you think that you'd won the argument.
This is not an argument. An argument is when I want to squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom of the tube and you want to squeeze it from the middle. This is a very dangerous plan. Sarah, this could end up getting you killed.
You heard what Rafe said. The entire police force is going to be protecting me.
He said every available officer.
Oh, come on, Bo. You know I'm going to have plenty of protection.
I still just think it's too big a risk.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. For my sake as well as for Viki. Don't you understand, honey? I finally have a chance to turn the tables around so I can get rid of some of this power that Austin has on me.
Look, he will be just as powerless when he's in prison. And that's exactly where he'll wind up if you let the police trace his calls and track him down.
I have to do this myself. I have to be able to look Austin right in the eye and say, it's all over. You're never going to be able to torment me again.
Nothing that I could say would change your mind, huh?
No. He's already made my life a living hell, Bo. There is absolutely nothing more he can do to hurt me. I have to handle this situation once and for all. All right, what are you smiling about?
What, can't a guy just sit back in a chair and smile in admiration at the woman that he loves?
No more arguments about this?
Argue in the face of such bravery?
Honey, I'm not being brave. I'm just doing what I have to do.
Well, I am going to do everything that I have to do to make sure that Austin never hurts you again. And I just hope that he agrees to your plan and that he walks right into our trap, because at this point, that's really the only way that we're going to be able to rescue Viki alive.
When you came in here and I thanked you for your kindness and for your wisdom, it was because you helped me to realize that in spite of all these problems that I'm having, that it's not worth my throwing my love away for Larry or he for me.
Brenda.
Listen, so let me just finish here. So Larry came over and we made a decision. We're going to work on our problems together. For me to try and work them out on my own hasn't helped anything, and you made me realize that. And now that I've realized that I need Larry and I need his love, I'm feeling a whole lot happier. Because I do need Larry. And I need his strength. He is very important to me, Dan.
Well, I'm happy for you. If you're happy.
I'm happy. Larry and I are together, and I have you to thank for that.
Well, that's great. That's great. Look, if you need any advice, words of wisdom, just call, okay? I know how much Dad loves you, and he deserves the best, and he's got it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I yelled at you, Dad.
I know you are, son. That's all right. You were just letting your feelings out.
Yeah, but it was wrong to take them out on you. Because it's not you I'm mad at, it's Austin.
Oh, I know. I know that, too. Hell, I'm mad at Austin myself. And I'm just as worried about your mother's safety as you are. But, Kevin, we can't let ourselves get all knotted up inside with hatred. You know, that's why Austin kidnapped your mother, is because he hates our side of the family so much. But I promise you, I'm going to find your mommy, and I'm going to bring her home safely where she belongs.
When you find Austin, are you gonna kill him?
Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin, the thought has crossed my mind. I mean, that's why I know exactly how you're feeling. But no, I'm not gonna kill anybody. There's enough bad people running around this world, killing people. And if we did something like that, then that'd make us just as bad as they are. But I'll tell you what, once we find him, he is gonna have to face justice. And he's gonna have to pay for his crimes, all of them. Now, if you want to help, the best thing you can do is be strong. You know why? Because your little brother and sister, well, they're very scared right about now, and they're looking up to you. So if you show them what a Buchanan is made of, you'll help them get through all this. You think you can do that?
Yeah, I sure can. You know why?
No, why?
'Cause I know you won't let Mom die.
I sure won't, Kev. I sure as hell won't.
Hello.
It's me.
Austin, is that you?
Yeah. It's me. I'm here.
Good. I was hoping you'd be calling back.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Are you ready to meet with me the way we planned?
Yeah, I give you Viki and you bear my child, right?
That's right. That's the offer.
Right. You give me a fine, healthy boy. Isn't that right? Isn't that what you promised me?
Yes, that's right. That's what I said. Son.
Oh, damn it, Sarah. I know the truth. Why do you keep lying to me?
What truth?
I know that you ain't pregnant anymore.
Yes, I am.
Well, that'd be one neat trick, considering you had a miscarriage as soon as you got to that hospital.
Look, I don't know what you heard, Austin, but...
Forget about it, Sarah. All you've been doing is lying to me. You're lying to me again. It's just lies. Lies and more lies.
No, Austin, listen to me.
I don't know why I go on living. The only woman I ever loved. All she does is lie to me, deceive me, betray me. I might as well be dead.
No, don't even say that, Austin.
What is there to live for, Sarah? I don't have you. I don't have a child to call my own. Huh, Sarah? You tell me, what is there for me to live for? What is there for me?
You have every reason to live, Austin.
No, I don't. And neither does Miss Viki.
Please, Please don't hurt Viki. Listen, if we could sit down and talk about this, I could explain everything to you if you would just give me a chance.
A chance? A chance what? To lie to me some more? A chance to deceive me some more? No, Sarah. Your promises and your lies, they don't mean anything to me anymore. That's it. You ain't gonna see me anymore. Me or Viki.
Austin, please, I'm begging you. Please don't hurt Viki.
It's all your fault, Sarah. And you signed her death warrant. You know that? It's all over.
No, Austin, please. Please don't hurt Viki. She's never done anything to hurt you. Austin!